my subscribers, Rusty Relics Farm. This is your host, Caleb Grilly here. Here to leave off where I was cut off by my phone because of data overfilling. I'm starting where I left off. Note, the springs on the gather chain slip clutch are not interchangeable with the springs on the stock roll slip clutch. The gather chain slip clutch is lighter than the stock roll spring. Corn attachment drive throwout mechanism. The corn attachment drive can be engaged or disengaged by the cutting platform throwout lever on the 45 combine and the cutting platform electric clutch throw on the 55 switch on the 55 combine. Serial number 55-78001 and up on the 95 combine. Serial number 95-29001 and up. The drive on the 55 combine serial number below. It was 55-78001. Cannot be disengaged. See page 36. The drive on the 45 and 95 combines can be disengaged at row ends if desired to stop the corn attachment and keep the separator operating. Adjusting the tightener sheave on the 45 combine. There it is, spring bolt spring and slotted sheave socket. If you need to pause to look at this image, you can. Adjust the throwout of the tightener sheave by adjusting the throw of the tightening sheave by loosening the nut in the slotted sheave bracket and moving the sheave up or down as necessary to provide proper belt tension when the corn attachment drive is engaged. Adjust the bolt in the spring behind the sheave so the sheave is held up in position when the drive is engaged. Roller drive chains must be tight enough so they do not slap or climb the sprockets. Tightener sprockets can be adjusted to compensate for chain wear and stretch. In addition to extra offset links are provided in each chain to permit shortening as chains wear or stretch. Main drive chain is right here. I'll leave this image up for a second. This is on a 55 combine, so it should be similar to a 45. I'll leave this image up for a second. With each image, you could pause if necessary. Sorry for the repetitive nature. Here it shows the corn attachment on a 45 combine. If the corn attachment is mounted on a 55 or 95 combine, adjust the chain between the combine beater shaft and the corn attachment pivot shaft by moving the tightener sprocket on the combine. Raise the corn attachment before adjusting the tension of the pivot shaft drive chain. On all corn attachments, move the tightener sprocket in the slot to adjust tension of the chain, which runs from the pivot shaft sprocket to the sprocket in the gear case shaft. Oh, sorry about that mewing. That's just my cat Grace. Where are we? Gather chain drive. Leave this image up for a second if you need to stop and go through it. Remove the chain shield to check the tension of the gatherer drive chain. Adjust the tightener sprocket until the desired chain tension is obtained. Replace the chain shield. Here we are at the trash mover and cross auger drive chains, which should be interesting. Remove the chain shield and check the tension of the trash mover driver chain. Adjust the tightener block to obtain proper chain tension. Place the chain shield, adjust the tightener block until the cross auger drive chain has the desired tension. Stock roll drive chain. I'll leave this up for a second. To adjust the stock roll drive chain, raise the corn attachment, lower the safety stands, located on page 14, into position. Loosen the tightener sprocket attaching bolt. Adjust the stock roll drive chain tension by moving the nuts on the eye bolt. Oh, so that's what the... I thought these were trash movers, but hey, learning. The trash mover is located directly above the gatherer chains. The trash mover starts thrashing and broken stalks into the cross auger housing. The rubber flaps should be replaced when worn. I'll see if I can't find new old stock stuff. I'll probably make a splice out a couple of old round baler belts and bolt them together. No, bolting them wouldn't be good on machine. I'd use zip ties. When replacing, be sure the convex side of the flap comes in contact with the crop. Cross auger and feed paddles. A high-capacity cross auger positioned behind the trash mover positively directs the flow of material into the feed paddles. For the cross auger conveyor, the feed paddles move the corn into the combine. The feed air housing is the same width as the combine cylinder. Feeder house, cross auger. The feed paddles, as it shows for the 55 combine. And then there's the rear inspection door. Cross auger is covered with a large inspection door. This door is held in place by two spring clips. Keep the door closed during operation for the comfort of the operator. The inspection door is also located at the rear of the feeder housing. This door is held in place by two spring locking pins. And this is where we end for the day. And we'll keep going through more and more information. Hope you've been enjoying this series as much as I have and bringing this back into the context. After we're done with that, we're going to go through this manual. Learn more about the old technology together. Hope you enjoy this content and please subscribe.